What's up, guys? I am back. I haven't posted in a while, been on vacation. Got to spend some time with my woman. Oh yeah, I was on that Anthem of the Seas cruise ship out of Bayonne, New Jersey, that the guy decided to do a 15-story Peter Pan off the side of the ship. I don't think they found him again. I don't know why he committed suicide. I'll have more on that later on. I'll have a nice video of the ship and everything of the vacation. But on my escapades down to the Bahamas, I got a little chance to decompress and to sit by the pool, drink some Mai Tais and some other frozen weird shit that I don't even know what the hell the name is, and lots of Coronas. Oh yes, Coronas. Corona. Why don't you sponsor me? That'd be really cool. But yes, Coronas. Lots of Coronas. But while hanging out in the pool and the beach and everything like that, I spent some time looking at some of the forums and some topics that I want to go over. Just, whatever, catch up with stuff that I don't get to do on a day-to-day basis due to my work schedule. And the one topic that keeps on coming up, and I guess would kind of touch the nerve with me, is that RT Life just did this whole header install on his car, and I'll link it to his channel. He did a nice videos on this and everything. But that's kind of came up the topic of my head because I'm going to be doing long tube headers soon on this particular 5.7 car. And I don't know which brand it is yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That'll come down the line and see what happens from there. But it's definitely going to get long tube headers on this car. Maybe even a cam. Not sure yet. That'll be a whole nother topic, whatever. But I keep on seeing shit on the forums about the 5.7 guys saying, oh, I lost low end. Don't do long tube headers because you're going to lose low end power.
Headers don't make you lose power. What did he say? Headers don't make you lose power?
You know me and my bullshit meter. My bullshit meter is a fucking unicorn going up to the sky like this when I read shit like that, because they don't explain why people are losing low end power or power period, or why they're having problems with long tube headers.
What is he talking about?
They think it's like the Antichrist of things. Well, don't do it. This and that. Oh, you're gonna have problems. Blah blah. You're gonna mess up your car. It's gonna blow up into whatever. It's a unicorn shit. Okay. The reason why most people, and this goes to the 5.7 guys mostly. Okay. The 6.4, 6.1 guys already come with like a shorty tubular header, and you all know that. I'm not gonna get into that, but their programming in their computer is kind of set up for that, and that's. See the top? See where I'm getting at here now? See, I'm not so stupid in the head sometimes. But when you go into a long tube header, initially, if you do not tune your car, get a tune. Should I go backwards? If you do not tune your car, you are not going to pick up much power difference. You're actually going to lose power, lose torque, if you do not tune your car. What? I can't hear you. What did you say? Am I saying that slow enough to you? Am I saying that slow enough to you? And to the trolls out there that don't explain this to the newbies, anytime you modify these particular cars or any modern computer controlled, either you're going to get zero increase in power, okay, or very little bit increase in power until you tune that car. Because you got to remember, the computer is set up for what it's set up for from the factory. Oh, you can see my lip too. I burnt the shit out of my lip on that fucking ship too. I am scratchy. I feel like I'm like a mutt dog because I am so itchy right now. My skin is peeling. Oh, you can see this on the video. Tubular headers increase that airflow substantially over the log style exhaust manifolds that are on these cars to begin with. They are shit. Sorry. They're not a high performance piece at all. I don't understand why Dodge put these on these particular cars. The one advantage to a cast iron exhaust manifold versus a tubular style exhaust manifold is mainly for cost issues and for quietness and heat. They soak up a lot more heat, basically. You know, the radiant heat from a tubular type of exhaust system. Tubular type of header system. That's why you see the big shields on those 6.4 manifolds or 6.1 manifolds, the big heat shield, because they give out a lot more heat on there. But they dissipate a lot more heat, which then goes into the engine compartment. Okay, that's another whole nother topic. But for the 5.7 guys, they do that probably mainly for cost. There's no bottom line. These motors should have had at least like the tubular 6.4, 6.1 style exhaust manifolds on these cars. I don't know why they didn't do that. It's got to be just cost. That's the only way I can think about it. But what headers do also is that they create, besides better airflow, they also create a lot of mechanical noise or a lot of exhaust pulsation noise onto a lot of ticking noise. That's why it's more aggressive than it is, because you can hear the exhaust gases firing through those particular pipes and everything like that, which I always call it mechanical noise or ticking noises or anything like that. What your stock computer is seeing that as, not as fun noise, it is seeing it as knock or pinging noise, because it's set up at a certain frequency. And that's where I think a lot of the problems that the guys who do not tune their cars are seeing, because at low RPM and high load, you're hearing that ting, 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 and the motor thinks it's pinging, so it's pulling out a ton of degrees of timing on there. So the car is going to be slower, sluggish, all that kind of stuff. Also, a lot of guys are complaining about check engine lights. Yes, you are going to have check engine light. Think about that logically for a minute. You got 4 O2 sensors. You got the main O2 sensors in the front of the exhaust manifolds, which read air fuel. Then you have the after cat O2 sensors that are reading the after airflow after the cat. Okay, that is showing the airflow between the two. When they don't match, or if it's not within their parameters, they are going to send out a check engine and saying, hey, there's too much airflow going on, or something's wrong, or whatever like that, and then it's going to start to try to compensate for what's going on in the engine. So for you internet trolls out there that are talking about these on the boards and not explaining this correctly to the people that are trying to put headers on the car or telling them what to do, is that you need, with any modification to your car, headers, okay, that's a big modification. You need a tune. For the 15 and up guys, you're going to have the added expense of getting an unlocked computer plus the tuner. Obviously, that's probably $800-900. A dyno tune is always going to be better than a mail order tune. A mail order tune will get you to the ballpark of where it is, but a dyno tune is really going to get you in your geographical area in the country that you live in, the best tune that you can possibly get for that car within your geographical area. Some people live high up in the mountains, some people live up sea level. Sometimes tuners have a hard time setting out a mail order tune from a guy up on the East Coast versus a guy up in Colorado someplace, or in the Midwest or something like that. So that's why I always recommend getting all the tuning software, getting the unlocked computer for the 15 up guys, or whatever it is that you need, and bring it to a professional that does these cars for a living. Don't bring it to somebody that does Camaros and Firebirds or Fords or Toyotas to tune your car. Bring it to somebody that specializes in Dodge or your brand of car. Okay, I'm not knocking the tuner that has a different brand, but try to stick to the people who do these cars inside and out. Those are the best things. Spend the money, because the more money, a lot of times out of 10, if you spend the money in the correct areas and spend a little extra to get it done right, you only get it done once, and it'll stay with the car, and it'll be a joyful experience, because you will pick up a ton of power with headers. Period. That's a mouthful. I'll let me know what you think, guys. Comment.